listening to the Cameras and Confidence podcast with me, your host, Paige Ewing, photographer and online educator. Together, we will explore the basics of using our cameras, but also how to turn visual storytelling into profitable social selling just with your mobile phone. I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur, wife, and mom of two, and I'm going to deliver you my very best photography advice with a dose of inspiration, real-life humor, and motivational pep talks on ways to show up confidently in your life and in your career. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get started. Welcome to episode 2. I'm so glad that you pressed play on this episode because this is the meat. This is the juice of what this entire podcast is all about. In this episode, you are going to hear exactly what to expect should you choose to hit subscribe. While we're talking about it, if you are following me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any of the online realms of just podcasting, go ahead and hit subscribe so you can stay up to date with every episode once it's released. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'd love to have a like, subscribe, share, send it to your friends and family. Thank you so much. So what are you going to expect with Cameras and Confidence? Am I going to just give camera tips in every episode? What kind of confidence talks are we going to have? Here's how it's going to flow. You can expect one main episode, like the main entree. It's going to drop every week on Tuesday. So every Tuesday morning, open up your app, go to YouTube, and you can get anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes of information and inspiration. That's the goal, is to keep it between 20 to 30 minutes because you're busy. You don't have time to listen to an hour podcast every time. If you do, maybe you can break it up, but I like to keep it somewhat in bite-sized pieces, right? So every Tuesday, you're going to have a meat and potatoes drop of an episode. Then throughout the week, you're going to have about 2 more, what we're going to call mini episodes, or in the theme of Cameras and Confidence, we're going to have some snapshots. And those are going to be something that I may just record on my phone because right now I'm using Yeti mic. I've got lights. You're going to get video. But those little snapshot mini episodes, they're going to be short. They're going to be maybe 5 to 7 minutes long. There won't be a video that goes along with it. But it's something that when, hey, you know what? This is really pressing on my heart, or God's really laid this on me to share with you, or I wanted to share a story or give a snapshot of what my morning looked like talking with my girls or my husband or someone who I'm in business with. And how did that conversation play out? What did I get out of it? What motivation or wisdom was gained? And I want to be able to share that with you. So that's what you can expect. 3 episodes a week, meat potatoes on Tuesday, and then some snapshots throughout the rest of the week, about 2 more episodes. What are we going to be talking about on it? Well, camera-wise, 1 time a month will I go into in-depth how-to technical details of taking pictures either on your phone or with your DSLR camera. Remember, if you listen to episode 1, I am a professional photographer. I still practice photography, even though I'm not working weddings and taking pictures of seniors. I can teach you how to take your camera and start shooting in manual. What is shutter? What is aperture? How do I get a better focus? We may even talk about editing. This is a great one for YouTube. If you love to watch my YouTube episodes, I'll be showing how to break down some of the camera techniques and the settings. Okay, so only 1 time a month are you going to get inside knowledge on camera and editing tips to make your pictures better, make your life a little bit easier, be able to capture your kid moving in motion, to take a better selfie, how to edit pictures that make yourself look natural and we're not, again, over filterizing everything. Is that a word? If it isn't, it should be. We're going to over filterize something where we know that's not really your natural look and face. I'm going to show you how you can make it look natural, just like I did with my brides. Am I going to give a bride a picture that's not been edited? No, because I'm a professional. That would not be professional of me. So I've learned ways to be able to edit skin, eyes, teeth, and make them still look like themselves without overly doing it. Okay, so once a month, you're going to get technical how-tos on how to take pictures with your phone, how to edit pictures, and then also how to take pictures with a DSLR camera. All right. Another time during the month, because we're only doing one big meat potatoes a week, right? So 4 main episodes. Another time, we're going to interview a guest. I have an amazing guest that's coming up in the next series. I think episode 4. Her name is Hannah Palmer. She is an author. She has written a fiction novel. It sounds really interesting and intriguing. And she actually is a photographer. Yes, you can do a little bit of everything. You can take your creative gifts and apply them to so many different avenues. You don't have to stick to just one thing. So we're going to interview different guests who can come on and create wonderful conversation, give you new ideas, give you a different perspective, give you inspiration to say, hey, they've done it. Why can't I do it too? So I am very thrilled to bring to you different people who are in business, photography, all walks of life, who are going to pour into you, not just in cameras, but in confidence as well. You're also going to get another episode with me just talking to you, kind of like what we're doing right here, where we're going to talk about life. And when I say life, meaning all the different aspects of your life, your business, your home life, your well-being, your spiritual health, your emotional, mental, physical health, all of that works together, because it doesn't matter how bomb of a business you have, how great you are at doing what it is that you do. If you are not taking care of yourself, your success will not taste as sweet. Your money will be going to hospital bills, right? Instead of being able to go on vacation, because maybe you're not taking care of your health the way that you should be, or you won't be able to really enjoy it. We want to be able to work hard to benefit ourselves and our family, but also to give to others. So we're going to be talking about some different nonprofits and charities that are close and near and dear to my heart. So yes, this is cameras and confidence focused, how to show up well on social media, how to be able to take your pictures, turn them into stories, and relate them to your audience. But all of that is fake if you aren't doing the real work behind your account. You aren't doing the real work behind your pictures. People can smell a rat. Nobody wants to buy anything from someone they don't trust, from someone they don't like. If you are not authentically living out the truth that you are portraying online, it's going to fall flat. So let's don't make our efforts be in vain. Our social media accounts and our business should be an overflow. It should be a representation, a reflection. It should be, what's the right word? Documentation of what's already happening. From the heart overflows into our life. So therefore, guard your heart. You can work to create a beautiful feed and amazing posts and, lead a great team and have a bunch of customers. But if you're not taking care of your heart and your mind and your health, it's in vain, and it's not going to amount to anything. It may satisfy for a minute, but then it's going to fade. So we're going to dig down deep to the source of everlasting joy and everlasting truth. And you may hear some words that I'm saying that sound familiar to you, that might sound like, gosh, she kind of sounds like a spiritual person. I am a spiritual person. And so you're going to hear a lot of that in my teachings and in the conversations on this podcast. I have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And so that's going to be the source of all of the truth that I share. That's where it comes from. I am not pushing my religion on you. If you have a different religion, I respect that. That is fine. That is your walk and that is your life. We can have open conversation about our truth and where our truths come from. But for me and my house, for me and my podcast, for me and my business and my social media accounts, we love God, we love Jesus, we love people. And that comes first before anything else. But it's also not a place of judgment. I do not want you to fear being judged, ridiculed. Like, I am not here to judge anybody. That's God's job, not mine. So you are welcome here with your thoughts, with your beliefs, with your religions. You're welcome listening to this podcast and to have conversation and questions. So one of the episodes is really just going to be a lot about, like I said, life and how we can take care of ourselves and better ourselves in our relationships with ourselves, with God, with the people around us, our spouses, our children, our coworkers, all of that. We want to grow. We want to grow ourselves. So that's going to be another episode. And for the fourth one, it could be a recap. Like, hey, we're going to go back, pick the highlights from this past month, and here's just, a photo album, right? I like to play on words here if we're talking about cameras and pictures. It'll be a small collage, a small photo album of some of our favorites over the month. So if in case you missed something, you'll hear it on the episode and you can go back and say, oh yeah, I need to make sure I go back and I listen to that. But you are here because you want to grow. And I'm here to grow alongside with you. I don't know it all, but I may know something that's just 5% more than what you've already yet to experience. And if I can share my 5% increase in experience and knowledge, then I'm going to do it. And just know I'm doing this with you. I'm learning alongside with you. And I want to help you in your business and how that translates online, how that translates in social media, how that translates in pictures, how that translates in emails, however you show up on a digital screen, and how you show yourself, how you document your life, and how you want that to translate into how you're going to serve your customers. You are in the right place. This place is for you. If you are in direct sales, if you are in network marketing, if you own a business to where you mostly do virtual consulting, virtual training, if you use Instagram to attract customers, to serve your audience, and you're not just posting pictures of your products, which I hope that you're not, hope that you're sharing yourself, this is the place for you. I'm going to pour into you so much goodness that's going to come from above and from beside me, and it's going to filter through me into you in these podcast episodes so that you can have answers on, let's talk technical. You can have answers on how to use your iPhone better, how to take a better picture with that Android phone, how to edit it. But also, you're going to leave here after every episode feeling like, know what? Life is not going to overwhelm me. Life is not as hard as it seems on the outside. I am stronger because of what I have inside of me and who I have around me supporting me. You're going to hear positive talk like that and leave with answers that are going to help you win the day. Answers that are going to help you say, you know what? Everything is working out for me, because it's going to start with my thoughts and my attitude and my actions. You're going to be lifted up. You're going to be supported. You're going to have different strategies and tactics, and not only taking care of yourself, but in translating that into Instagram posts. For example, I'm here in this podcast to teach you how to take a selfie, but then share it on Instagram by using storytelling. We're not just going to post a picture and say, happy Monday, or can't wait for the beach, and it's like you hanging out in your cute swimsuit. That doesn't add any value to anybody. It's just a look at me post. So we're transitioning your social media presence. Instead of look at me, instead of that, just transitioning into, there you are. I'm here to help you. How can I serve you? I've said it in so many trainings. I do team trainings with different network marketings. I do one-on-one training with, pictures and editing and how to do better Instagram posts. In that, I say your feed, wherever you live on the internet, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Pinterest, LinkedIn, your feed is your storefront. More than anything, we've seen that store front doors can be shut down like that. And then what do you have? Where have you gone to build your business? So whether or not you still have open doors, praise God, that's the case. If not, and you just have virtual and you're just online, your account is your storefront. Now imagine customer walks into your store looking for a beautiful candle that smells so great, or your organic soap that you sold there, and you greet them at the store with a bag over your head. You say, I know you're not here to see me. I don't want my face to distract away from what you're here for. Let me just show you the products. Come back here. Here's your soap. Thank you so much. Goodbye. How absurd would that be? Not only to the customer, but just you as a business owner to never show your face. It's absurd because you are a part of the experience. You are the face of customer service. Someone comes into your door, you don't put a bag over your head, you greet them. Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. What can I help you with? What are you looking for? How can I serve you? Right? It's not, so glad you're here. Glad you can see me. Look at my face. Look at what a, great hairdo I got going on today. That's not real life. So let's start treating our social media accounts and how we're serving our customers like it's real life. It's okay to show your face. It's okay to show a picture of yourself because you are a part of the experience. You are the face of your customer service. When you come in the posture of your heart is, I'm here to serve you, get to know you, to welcome you. I want you to get to know me so you feel comfortable and you know who you're talking to and you know what you're getting. There's a difference and there's a shift and people feel that. Yes, even through a screen and a picture, they can feel the different posture of your heart. And that's what we're going to talk about on cameras and confidence. How can we not only take better pictures so that we can be confident in what we're showing, but how can we translate square boxes on like an Instagram account into an experience that serves our people well and yes, helps support our family by making sales. That's the ultimate goal. It's a business. So there's nothing selfish about wanting to make money to support yourself and your family and to be able to give to other people. So stick around for more episodes. After this one, I'm going to show you an example, maybe even two examples of what to expect. I'm going to go ahead and start giving you the meat and potatoes. I'm going to give you the snapshots. I don't know why I keep saying meat and potatoes. This is not a food podcast. Somebody please DM me right under the comments on YouTube. What can we call like the main entree, the drop, like the heavy stuff that's a play on words with cameras and pictures? Because I like my snapshot idea when I'm just going to pick up my phone. There's no video involved and I'm just going to talk to you and fill up your soul with some good stuff. So give me a good word that we can use for the longer, extended versions of what to expect on cameras and confidence. All right. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to subscribe, please do that. Share. I would love that. Take a screenshot, share it in your notes, and stick around because we've got some more goodness coming up. Bye, guys. Hey, it's Paige, your host of Cameras and Confidence. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you want to stay plugged in every time a new episode drops on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. Also, like and share this video with your friends and family. I appreciate it so much. You have a phenomenal week, and I'll see you next time.